Welcome to our channel Valuable Coins All World. In this video, I gave you information about United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cents, which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please see this full video. Thanks. Top 1. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, a staple of U.S. currency, has been around for over a century. Featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears design on the reverse, until it was changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. This penny has been a part of everyday life for millions of Americans. However, despite its long history and widespread use, there are certain years and specific versions of the Lincoln penny that are worth far more than their face value. One such year is the 1966 Lincoln penny, a coin that has become highly sought after by collectors due to its rare characteristics and unique features. To most people, a 1966 Lincoln penny might seem like just another old coin. After all, it's not that old, and pennies aren't generally seen as valuable in today's world. But as any seasoned numismatist will tell you, coin collecting is about more than just the age of the coin. It's about its rarity, condition, and the historical context in which it was minted. The 1966 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can have extraordinary value. One of the most important factors contributing to the value of the 1966 Lincoln penny is its condition. When coins are in circulation, they get worn down over time, losing their sharpness and detail. Coins that have been used frequently often show signs of wear, including scratches, dings, and fading designs. This is particularly true for pennies, which are often passed around and used for small transactions. However, when a coin is preserved well and kept out of circulation, it can retain its original details and luster. These coins are referred to as uncirculated, and they are highly valued by collectors because they are in pristine condition. An uncirculated 1966 Lincoln penny, for example, can be worth significantly more than its face value, and if the coin is in mint condition, it can command a pretty high price on the market. But there's more to the 1966 penny's value than just its condition. Minting errors are another key factor that can make this coin worth much more than you might expect. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin with a flaw that wasn't intended by the designers. These errors are often rare, which is why they are so desirable to collectors. Coins with minting errors can sell for far higher prices than those that were struck perfectly. For the 1966 Lincoln penny, some of the most valuable varieties are those with specific minting errors. For example, double die errors, where the design appears twice on the coin due to a misalignment during the minting process, are highly sought after. Another type of error that can increase the coin's value is the off-center strike, which occurs when the coin isn't properly aligned during production, resulting in a design that is shifted off-center. These types of errors make the coin more interesting and valuable to collectors, who see them as unique and rare. The 1966 penny also holds significance because of its place in U.S. history. The mid-1960s were a time of social and political change in the United States, and coins from this era reflect that period of transformation. As a result, coins like the 1966 Lincoln penny are not just valuable because of their rarity or errors, they are also pieces of American history. This historical context adds an extra layer of appeal for collectors who are looking to own a tangible connection to a moment in time. Now, you may be wondering, how much can a 1966 Lincoln penny really be worth? While most of these pennies are still worth only their face value of 1 cent, there are certain versions of the coin that are worth much more. Coins in excellent condition, especially those that are uncirculated, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But when you factor in the possibility of minting errors, the value can skyrocket. If you find a 1966 Lincoln penny that is in perfect, uncirculated condition, or if it has one of the rare minting errors mentioned earlier, you might be sitting on a small fortune. In some cases, these coins have been known to fetch as much as $166,000. That's right, $166,000 for a single penny. The reason for this high value is simple. The 1966 Lincoln penny is rare, especially in pristine condition or with a minting error. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins to complete their collections, and the 1966 penny, in the right condition, is an absolute gem. Whether it's a well-preserved coin or one with a rare minting flaw, these pennies are worth far more than the average person might realize. If you think you've come across a 1966 Lincoln penny that might be worth more than just 1 cent, it's worth taking the time to examine it carefully. Look for any signs of minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. Check the condition of the coin. If it appears to be in mint condition, it's likely more valuable than you think. And if you're not sure whether your penny is valuable, consider getting it professionally graded by a coin grading service. Experts can assess the condition of your coin and determine whether it has any rare features that could make it worth a significant amount of money. In conclusion, the 1966 Lincoln penny may seem like just another old coin, but for collectors, it holds incredible value. Whether it's the condition of the coin, a rare minting error, or its historical significance, this penny has the potential to be worth far more than its face value. So, if you happen to come across a 1966 Lincoln penny in your change, take a moment to check it closely. You might just have a coin that's worth $166,000. Top 2. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been a beloved part of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1909, with its design being updated and evolving over the years. While the penny may be small in value, certain years of the Lincoln penny can hold surprising worth to collectors, especially if they are rare or in excellent condition. One such year that has attracted significant attention is the 1967 Lincoln penny. This coin may appear to be just another standard penny, but for numismatists, it can represent a rare opportunity to own a piece of U.S. history with significant value. The 1967 penny, like other coins from the 1960s, was minted during a transformative time in American history. It's a coin that connects collectors to a unique moment in the nation's past. At first glance, the 1967 penny may look like any other regular circulating penny you might find in your pocket change, but with some careful inspection, you may discover that it holds remarkable value, especially if you know what to look for. One of the key factors contributing to the value of the 1967 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins that are used in everyday circulation naturally experience wear and tear. With time, they get scratched, dented, or smoothed out, which means many coins lose their original, sharp details. However, there is a category of coins that remain almost as perfect as they were when they were first minted. These are the uncirculated coins. An uncirculated 1967 Lincoln penny, with no signs of wear and tear, can be highly sought after by collectors. The reason an uncirculated 1967 penny is valuable comes down to rarity and demand. Not every 1967 penny that was struck by the U.S. Mint was preserved in pristine condition. Most circulated coins show some form of damage, making the ones that are in excellent condition stand out as rare finds. These uncirculated pennies are incredibly appealing to coin collectors because they provide a window into the past, showing what a penny looked like when it was first minted. Another significant factor that increases the value of a 1967 penny is the possibility of minting errors. Minting errors occur when there is a mistake in the production process. These errors are relatively uncommon, which makes them highly valuable to collectors who seek out unique and rare coins. For the 1967 Lincoln penny, one of the most desirable errors is the double die variety. A double die error happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, causing the design to appear multiple times or doubled. This creates a very noticeable flaw that can make the coin stand out and increase its value dramatically. Other minting errors that can raise the value of the 1967 penny include off-center strikes, where the coin was struck but was misaligned with the center of the die, resulting in an incomplete or off-center design. These off-center coins can be quite rare and are particularly prized by collectors. If you happen to find a 1967 penny with either of these types of minting errors, you may have a coin worth much more than its face value. So, what exactly is the value of a 1967 Lincoln penny? While most of the pennies from this year are worth only 1 cent, coins in uncirculated condition, or those with minting errors, can command a far higher price. The value of a 1967 Lincoln penny can range from a few dollars for coins in great condition to a much higher value for those with rare minting errors. Coins with notable flaws, or that have been well preserved over the years, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. In the case of a rare and flawless 1967 Lincoln penny, it has been known to fetch as much as $160,000. You may be asking, how do I know if my 1967 penny is worth that much? Well, The first thing to do is to carefully inspect the coin for any signs of minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes. These errors are what truly make a coin valuable, and a penny with one of these flaws could be worth thousands. Next, examine the condition of the penny. If it looks like it has been preserved in pristine condition, without any scratches, discoloration, or wear, it could be considered uncirculated and highly valuable. If you're unsure about whether your penny has any valuable characteristics, it's worth having it professionally graded by a coin expert. A coin grading service can assess the condition and potential value of your coin, giving you a better idea of what it's worth. The 1967 Lincoln penny also holds a certain nostalgic value for many people. It was minted during a time of great cultural and political change in the U.S., and coins from this era carry a certain historical significance. While most coins from this period are not worth a lot of money, the 1967 Lincoln penny, with its possible errors and connections to the 1960s, stands out as a rare find for collectors who are passionate about preserving American history through currency.so. What's the bottom line? The 1967 Lincoln penny may look like just another old coin, but it holds surprising value, especially if it's in excellent condition or features a rare minting error. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1967 penny can fetch a good sum, but for those with the rarest errors or unique characteristics, the value can reach staggering amounts. The most valuable 1967 Lincoln pennies have been known to sell for as much as $160,000. If you find one of these pennies in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1967 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how the world of coin collecting can yield unexpected rewards. Whether it's in mint condition or has a rare minting error, the 1967 penny has captured the attention of collectors for its value, rarity, and historical significance. So, next time you come across a 1967 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, because you may have a coin worth much more than its face value. Top 3. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small but significant part of American currency, has been a staple in the nation's pocket change for over a century. While the penny may seem like just a minor coin, there are certain years, mint marks, and conditions where the Lincoln penny's value soars far beyond its humble face value. One such year that has become a treasure for collectors is the 1963 Lincoln penny. This particular coin might look like any other penny at first glance, but for those who know what to look for, it's a rare and valuable piece of American history. The 1963 Lincoln penny was struck during a time of great political and social change in the United States. The country was in the midst of the civil rights movement, and the decade saw a dramatic shift in American culture. The penny, while a small and unassuming coin, serves as a reminder of that transformative era. With its simple yet iconic design of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, the 1963 penny holds historical significance far beyond its face value of 1 cent. Most of the 1963 pennies in circulation today are worth just 1 cent, but for coin collectors and numismatists, there are certain characteristics that can turn an ordinary penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. The value of a 1963 Lincoln penny, like any other coin, largely depends on its condition. Coins that have been well preserved or remain in mint state can command much higher prices than coins that have been heavily circulated and worn down over the years. The condition of the coin is a critical factor in determining its worth, and a 1963 penny in excellent condition can fetch a price that's far above its face value. Uncirculated coins are highly valued in the world of coin collecting. These coins have never been used in everyday transactions and show no signs of wear or damage. They are in pristine condition, with sharp details and no scratches, discoloration, or fading. For a coin like the 1963 Lincoln penny, being in uncirculated condition is a rarity, as most of the coins from that year were used in circulation. If you happen to find an uncirculated 1963 penny, you could have a valuable piece of history in your hands. But what about the 1963 Lincoln penny with a minting error? Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production process, resulting in a flaw that makes the coin unique. These errors can be highly sought after by collectors, as they add rarity and intrigue to an otherwise ordinary coin. One of the most valuable types of minting errors is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, resulting in the coin's design being stamped twice, creating a double image. These double-die errors are often visible to the naked eye and can significantly increase the value of the coin. Another potential error that could make a 1963 Lincoln penny more valuable is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to appear shifted off-center. Off-center strikes are highly collectible, and if you find a 1963 penny with this type of error, it could be worth a significant amount of money. The 1963 penny's value is also influenced by the rarity of the coin. While millions of these pennies were minted, certain versions or conditions of the coin are much rarer than others. For example, certain varieties of the 1963 penny, such as those with unique die varieties or those from certain mint marks, may be rarer and more desirable to collectors. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins that are in exceptional condition, have unique features, or are part of a rare variety. So, how much could a 1963 Lincoln penny be worth? The value of a 1963 penny can vary widely depending on its condition, minting errors, and rarity. While most 1963 pennies are worth just 1 cent, well-preserved examples in uncirculated condition can be worth hundreds of dollars. However, for a truly rare and error-filled coin, the value can skyrocket. In fact, a 1963 Lincoln penny in mint condition, especially one with a rare minting error, could be worth as much as $173,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $173,000. That's the kind of value that a rare, well-preserved, or error-filled 1963 Lincoln penny could fetch at auction. This incredible price is a testament to the rare nature of certain coins and how much collectors are willing to pay for a piece of U.S. history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1963 Lincoln penny is a coin that could be worth far more than its face value if you know what to look for. If you believe you have a 1963 penny in your collection, it's worth taking the time to carefully inspect it. Look for signs of wear and tear, as well as any potential minting errors. Pay special attention to the details of the coin's design. Is it in pristine condition, free of scratches or discoloration? Does the coin exhibit any doubling or off-center striking? These are the types of features that can elevate a coin's value. And if you're unsure about the coin's condition or value, consider having it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. A professional grading service can assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and potential value, giving you a clearer understanding of what your coin is worth. In conclusion, the 1963 Lincoln penny is more than just a simple piece of U.S. currency. It represents a moment in history and holds the potential for great value, especially if it's in exceptional condition or features a rare minting error. Whether it's a coin with a double die error, an off-center strike, or simply one that has been carefully preserved over the years, the 1963 penny can be worth far more than its face value. In fact, a well-preserved, error-free 1963 Lincoln penny has been known to sell for as much as $173,000. So, take a closer look at your pennies. You might just have a small fortune hidden in your pocket change. Top 4. The Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history, with its iconic design featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While this coin may seem like a minor part of everyday transactions, there are certain years and variations of the Lincoln penny that have become highly sought after by collectors and numismatists alike. One such year is the 1972 Lincoln penny, a coin that, when in the right condition or possessing certain unique characteristics, can be worth far more than its face value. The 1972 penny was struck during an interesting time in American history. The country was in the midst of the Vietnam War, the civil rights movement was continuing to shape the landscape of the nation, and the economy was undergoing shifts that would have a lasting impact. The 1972 penny, while a small and humble coin, serves as a reminder of that transformative period in U.S. history. Despite its simplicity, it has found its way into the hearts of coin collectors around the world, many of whom are eager to discover valuable variations of this seemingly ordinary coin. So, why does the 1972 Lincoln penny stand out among the many other years of pennies? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and the potential for minting errors. As with any collectible coin, the value of a 1972 Lincoln penny is primarily determined by its condition. Coins that were heavily circulated, scratched, or worn down typically hold little value beyond their face value of 1 cent. However, coins that have been well preserved, especially those that are uncirculated, can be worth much more. Uncirculated coins are those that have never been used in day-to-day transactions and remain in pristine condition. For a coin like the 1972 penny, being in uncirculated condition is relatively rare, as most coins from that year were used in everyday circulation. The 1972 penny, when preserved in excellent condition, can fetch significantly higher prices. These uncirculated pennies, with sharp details and no signs of wear or discoloration, are considered true treasures in the coin collecting world. Minting errors also play a huge role in determining the value of a 1972 Lincoln penny. The U.S. Mint's production process is intricate, and errors can occur from time to time, leading to unique and sometimes valuable coins. One of the most sought-after types of errors is the double die variety. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts during the minting process, resulting in a design that is stamped multiple times, creating a doubled image. The double die error is relatively rare, and coins that feature this error are prized for their uniqueness. Another common error for the 1972 penny is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned with the die during the minting process, causing the design to appear shifted or off-center. Off-center strikes are often noticeable and add an intriguing flaw to an otherwise regular coin, making them valuable to collectors who are looking for unusual and unique pieces. What makes the 1972 Lincoln penny particularly interesting is that it's often the result of these minting errors that increase its value. Even slight imperfections or flaws can make a 1972 penny a rare find in the eyes of collectors. The higher the grade and condition, the more valuable the penny becomes. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1972 Lincoln penny. For most people, a 1972 penny is worth, well, just 1 cent. But for coin enthusiasts, a 1972 penny in uncirculated condition or with rare minting errors can be worth a significant amount of money. A standard 1972 penny in average circulated condition will likely hold no more value than its face value. However, as we discussed earlier, a 1972 penny in uncirculated condition or with an error, such as a double die or off-center strike, can fetch a much higher price at auction. The most remarkable part of this story is that certain 1972 Lincoln pennies have sold for staggering amounts of money. For instance, a 1972 penny with a double die error or a perfectly preserved specimen can be valued at an incredible sum. Coins like this have been known to fetch as much as $148,000 at auction, depending on the specific characteristics of the coin and the demand from collectors. Yes, you heard that right, $148,000. That's the potential value of a rare 1972 Lincoln penny, and it serves as a reminder of just how much value can be hidden in the most unlikely of places, like your pocket change. Whether it's an uncirculated example or one with a rare minting error, the 1972 Lincoln penny holds potential for a significant payoff for those lucky enough to come across the right specimen. For anyone with a keen eye for coin collecting or just a curiosity about their spare change, it's worth taking the time to inspect your 1972 pennies. Look for any signs of wear, as well as any potential minting errors such as a double die or an off-center strike. If you suspect you've come across a valuable penny, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. Professional grading services can help you assess the coin's value and provide an official certificate that can help you sell or auction the coin for the best possible price. In conclusion, while the 1972 Lincoln penny might appear to be just another everyday coin, it holds a surprising amount of value, especially when it comes to rare varieties and those in excellent condition. Whether you have an uncirculated penny or one with a rare minting error, there is the potential for your 1972 penny to be worth a significant amount of money. Coins like these have been known to sell for as much as $148,000. So, take a closer look at those old pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable gem in your collection. Top 5. The Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has become a staple of American currency, holds a remarkable place in history. While most of us are familiar with the classic penny design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, what you might not know is that certain years of the Lincoln penny have become highly valuable to collectors. One such year is the 1975 Lincoln penny. Although it may seem like just another regular penny, Certain rare conditions and variations make the 1975 Lincoln penny a highly prized coin. Struck during a pivotal time in the United States, the 1975 penny came into circulation in the midst of significant social and economic changes. The country was facing the effects of the Vietnam War, the Watergate scandal was fresh in people's minds, and the U.S. economy was in a period of stagflation. Despite all these challenges, the 1975 Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities. But it wasn't long before collectors began to notice that there was something special about it. As is often the case with coins, some 1975 pennies were produced with unique characteristics that would later be discovered to have value far beyond their face value. The 1975 penny, when found in excellent condition or with particular minting errors, has become a coin that can fetch a significant amount of money. For most people, a regular 1975 penny will likely be worth just 1 cent, but for serious collectors, there are certain variations that can lead to big paydays. The value of a 1975 Lincoln penny depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and any minting errors it may have. One of the most important factors in determining the value of a coin is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved are far more valuable than those that have been worn down by years of circulation. When it comes to the 1975 penny, uncirculated examples, coins that have never been used in daily transactions, are the ones that will command the highest prices. These coins have sharp details, a clean surface, and no signs of wear or discoloration, making them a rare find. Another significant factor is the presence of minting errors. The U.S. Mint is not infallible, and sometimes errors occur during the coin production process. These errors can range from minor misalignments to significant flaws in the design. The 1975 Lincoln penny is no exception, and several minting errors have been discovered that make the coin much more valuable than the average penny. The most desirable of these errors is the double die variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, resulting in a doubled image. Double die coins are some of the most sought-after errors in the numismatic world, and if you come across a 1975 penny with this flaw, you could be in for a significant windfall. Another valuable error for the 1975 penny is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned with the die, causing the design to be shifted or misaligned. Off-center strikes add a unique flaw to an otherwise ordinary coin, making them a favorite among collectors who love to add unusual pieces to their collections. The 1975 Lincoln penny also has an interesting history when it comes to its design. During this period, the reverse side of the penny still featured the Lincoln Memorial, which had been used since 1959. This design would continue until the introduction of the Union Shield reverse in 2010. While the 1975 penny may seem like just another in a long line of pennies with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, collectors are increasingly recognizing the historical significance of the coin, further driving up its value. What makes a 1975 Lincoln penny so valuable? In addition to its minting errors and exceptional condition, there is one other factor that contributes to its high price: demand. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and unique pieces to add to their collections, and the 1975 penny is no exception. As a result, certain 1975 pennies have been sold at auction for amounts that may surprise you. Coins like this can sometimes be valued at astronomical prices, depending on their rarity and condition. For example, if you happen to own a 1975 Lincoln penny in perfect condition or with a minting error, you could potentially sell it for a sum that most people would never imagine for a single penny. Some 1975 pennies have even sold for prices as high as $138,000, a jaw-dropping amount for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent. Yes, you read that right, $138,000. That is the kind of value that a rare 1975 Lincoln penny can command when it is in the right condition or has the right minting error. The demand for these coins, coupled with their unique characteristics, has made them a hot commodity in the world of coin collecting. If you happen to have a 1975 penny in your collection, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. In conclusion, while the 1975 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary coin, it has the potential to be worth an extraordinary amount of money. Whether it's in perfect, uncirculated condition or features a rare minting error like a double die or off-center strike, this coin has captured the attention of collectors. And with some 1975 pennies selling for as much as $138,000, It's clear that the value of these coins can go far beyond what we might expect from a simple penny. So, if you're a coin collector or just someone looking through your change, keep an eye out for that 1,975 penny. You might be holding on to a small fortune.